Hello to all our viewers. Edolve brings you the next installment of our super cool interviews, a dialogue that gets behind the surface and helps us learn what makes our celebrities tick. So, who is our super cool celebrity today? It is none other than Riya. Hello, Riya.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi. For the benefit of our viewers, can you please tell all of us your full name and your age, please?
Okay, ma'am. Hello, everyone. My name is Riya, and I'm 12 years old.
Thank you very much, Riya. So, I'm going to start by asking you. You know, the last year has been quite difficult for all of us, and we've all been indoors for a long, long time. So, what is something that you look forward to? What is something that would make you happy?
I look forward to spending time with my family and friends because when I'm in a tense mood, when I go and talk to my parents or when I go and play, my stress gets relieved. So, like, they are my stress busters.
How wonderful is that? So, now let me ask you, what is one thing that you would like to do all by yourself without any help from your parents?
I would like to do my own laundry because some people, like more kids nowadays, they want their parents to do their laundry and all their chores, while we can take some time apart and do our own chores.
I think that's a very, very noble thought and a very responsible one at that. So, now let me ask you something a little bit more fun. If you were allowed to keep a pet, which animal would you choose?
I would choose a dog because I love dogs, and not only any dogs in our apartment. If I see any street dogs, I always tend to be nice with them so I can build rapport with animals.
That is such a lovely thing. So, you'd love to have a dog of your own. Have you
Yes,
thought
ma'am.
about what you would name it?
I would name it um, Ruby.
That's a really cute name. Well done.
Yes.
So, while we're talking about animals, if you could ask a wild animal any question, what would you ask?
I would ask a bear whether it could be little bit less dangerous so I can adopt it.
So, after all, if you couldn't adopt a domestic animal like a dog, you would want to have a bear if it weren't so dangerous.
Yes, ma'am.
And why is that? Why bears?
Ma'am, so that I can guard my house and almost like be like a security but in an animal form.
Hey, that's a very interesting thought. I thought it's because they're very cuddly, big and cuddly. No?
Yes, ma'am.
That too, maybe. All right. So, tell me a little bit more about your love for animals. Let's talk about your stuffed animals. If your stuffed animals could talk to you, what do you think they would say?
Ma'am, they would remind me of my classes because sometimes I'll be so busy with things that I forget my classes. So if I had a reminder, I would be like really productive.
Wow, so they have this inside eye on everything that you do, but if they could actually speak, they'd probably help you remember to do all your chores. Wow,
Yes, ma'am.
lovely, lovely. So now, Riya, I'm going to put you in a spot where you're going to actually imagine a bunch of things and give me an answer, okay? So, if you were a photographer for a day, what would you like to photograph?
Ma'am, I would like to photograph gymnastics or acrobatics because I don't want to photograph normal flowers or nature because I want to stand out as a photographer.
Oh, that's a really interesting, area that you've chosen: gymnastics, acrobatics. How did you get interested in this?
Ma'am, because the YouTube videos I watch, they are a part of a very nice season called Dance Moms, where it is full of gymnastics and it looks so good when someone performs it for us. So then I thought if I would photograph, I would definitely want to do that.
Wow, that's lovely. So I would be sure to watch this. Now, pretend you're a chef and you have your own restaurant. Okay, what fantastic or special dish would you create?
Ma'am, I would make a waffle coal with honey and a side of ice cream because I love waffles but I've never tasted them. So then I thought I could make it in a different way, but not in like eating it, but in a cone. And I love ice cream, so then I thought I can put what I love and I haven't tasted into a single dish.
That sounds delicious. My mouth is already watering. But tell me, Ria, what is special about this dish that I can't get at an ice cream parlor? Couldn't I just go and order this at an ice cream parlor myself?
Ma'am, because in this my waffles are like hand homemade, and they don't use like ready-made waffles that we get at grocery stores. And these waffles will be rolled into shape of a ice cream cone, because the other ones will be round and where my shape is different. So this makes it stand out even more.
Lovely. I am waiting for you to open this restaurant so I can visit and I can have some of this amazing honey waffle, maple dipped waffle with ice cream. Since we're on the subject of food, if you could only eat one thing for a whole week, what would you choose?
I would choose macaroni pasta because I love it a lot and I won't even get bored if I even had it for a month.
Wow. So you've extended it and gone all over to a month. So if you had to eat mac and cheese for a whole month, you'd be fine with that.
Yes, ma'am.
My. I can already sense my taste buds getting bored, but I can imagine why you love it so much. You like cheese and you love pasta. Okay,
Yes.
then. Let's imagine, Ria, that you have 1 lakh rupees to give to charity or to any cause that you find important. What would this cause be?
I would donate to WHO, the World Health Organization, where people form a community and help kids from suffering. And if we donate small things, even like our coloring books or even our small pencils, that happiness will make us happy and we will feel that, oh, we have done something good for our nation.
How noble and how wonderful that thought is. I really do hope and I do wish that you can earn this money soon and help the children and do some good work for the welfare of people. Very, very kind of you. So, let me ask you an interesting question. Do you dream while you sleep?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it you dream about?
I dream mostly about school. In case I have an exam coming up, I always visualize that I'm getting full marks on everything, because my mom always says what you visualize will always come true.
Wow, so you're really manifesting all of what you want to happen through your dreams. It's
Yes, ma'am.
wonderful. All the very best. So I hope you can have more dreams. I hope they're not too stressful, these dreams.
No, ma'am.
Okay, then you're visualizing all the right things. Now, what's your zodiac sign, Ria?
I'm a Gemini.
And how true are the traits of a Gemini for you?
Ma'am, it's really true because I'm really responsible, and whatever work you give me, I make sure I always finish it. And I'm multitasking. In case I have a project coming up and I have my piano lesson, then I make sure like 15-20 minutes before I finish my project and then attend my piano lesson. So I would have finished two tasks at a time.
How wonderful. So you're a true Gemini, you would say.
Yes, ma'am.
Lovely. Now, let's give you a lot of power and tell you that you have the power to make 3 rules for your home that everyone has to follow. Okay, what would these 3 rules be?
The first rule will be that we have to talk softly, because some people tend to talk from the other room, which irritates all of the people in the house, especially when they are on office calls. The second rule is that keep things at the original places. If we do that, most of the work will be finished and we don't need to sit wasting our time and cleaning the whole house or room. And the last rule I would make is wear slippers in the house, as we don't know what and all harmful germs or like things are there in our surroundings that can hurt us anytime.
Very well done, Ria. Those are some really well thought out rules. Good job. So, now I've spoken a lot about the things that you enjoy, the things that you like. So, what are some things that really bug you? What things really annoy you?
It bugs me when people call me inappropriate names, and also when they don't listen to me, because when I have something important to say or what game to play or when I'm explaining the rules of the game, people just tend to remember something and start talking. So I don't like when they interrupt me.
Wow. That was a really passionate answer that I really appreciate. Well said. So let's move along and talk about more to do with your expression of love for the people around you, right? How do you express your love for the people you really care for?
Ma'am, I tend to be really kind, nice, and friendly. So if they need any help, I will help them because I want to show that I'm affectionate to them and I really love them.
How nice is that? So you're a real mix of a lot of different feelings and emotions, just a complex human being like we all are. Now, interesting question. If a friend asks you to keep a secret, what would you do?
I would keep the secret because she is coming and feeling that I'm trustworthy. I need to prove that I'm trustworthy.
That's a lovely, lovely answer. Thank you very much. And now, let me come to some of the wonderful memories you might have from the past few years. What's a memory that makes you really happy?
The memory that makes me really happy is going to Starbucks for the first time because it was one of my dream destinations as I saw it all over YouTube and people in US like going frequently and I wanted to go there and my dream came true.
Did you enjoy your first Starbucks?
Yes, ma'am.
That's really nice and a very, very cute dream, let me say. Let me ask you about your most special birthday so far. Which birthday was it, and what did you like most about it?
It was my 11th birthday, and when we were stuck in our native town for a few months because of COVID, and I was really excited and looking forward for my birthday. But when I got to know that I'm staying in my native place, then I was really disappointed because I thought I won't be able to call my friends and do the party that I usually wanted. And but my parents and grandparents tried a lot to make my birthday so special, like how I celebrated in Bangalore. So I like that a lot.
Wow, that sounds like a really lovely way to celebrate your birthday, Riya. Well done. Now, what is your favorite memory from the COVID year of 2020?
The favorite memory in the year 2020 was that my parents could do their work from home and they could spend a lot of time with me and set aside their work and took me out as my friends didn't come to play because the COVID was at peaks and our school became online, so we were all busy, and my sister also couldn't come because she was in her native place, and other kids in my apartment had siblings so they can play with their siblings or sisters, but I was alone, so my parents made me feel like really happy.
That sounds so wonderful because I think the COVID break or the work from home period or the lockdown, so as we call it, was a very difficult time for most of us. And I'm so glad that you could find some quality time with your parents. Now, what is your favorite thing to do with your parents?
Ma'am, with my mom, I like to go shopping and mostly window shopping. And I go to buy a lot of things that I need, but my mom says always buy minimal things. And with my dad, I always go to juice shops, badminton, because my mom started becoming busy with work, so my dad is the one who's free. And yes, ma'am, that's all I like to do.
Lovely, lovely. So, let me ask you my last and final question, which will tell me a little bit about your plans for the summer. What is your favorite thing about summer vacations?
Ma'am, my favorite thing is that stop worrying about school and tuitions and spend time with my family and go on different vacation spots.
Lovely. So, do you already have plans for this summer?
Ma'am, we actually went already outside, so now till now no other plans.
All right. I hope you did enjoy your time and enjoyed your vacation, and all the very best. I know you have a lot of new projects and exams coming up. So, all the very best for your studies. And thank you for answering our questions and giving us your time, Riya.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. See you soon. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Yay!